It's been 4 years since the first Dogfights Versus video, and 2 years since my last. The series has changed a lot since then, and so have I. I didn't want to do this, but nothing would be complete without this. I had to do this. For me, for the fans, for WAD. This is the matchup that nobody wanted to see, nobody requested, and no one but those who have been through it all will understand the legendary battle that will ensue, the bloodshed, the violence, the terror. They said the matchup was impossible, but nothing's impossible, as I've been doing nothing on this channel for far too long now. I want to change that, plant new seeds, provide fresh water. This is the battle to end all battles, to wipe the slate clean, a new beginning. This is WAD Dauntless versus Stuka. The year is 2021. State-of-the-art digital technology allows me to recreate the battles. By state-of-the-art, I mean the mobile game on my phone. But there was a problem. The Dauntless and Stuka never versed each other. They were on two completely different fronts. The SBD Dauntless was produced from 1940 to 1944 and served in the Pacific Theater for the Americans. It was a dive bomber, nicknamed Slow but Deadly. It really was slow. I mean, cars go faster than this aircraft. And by deadly, sure, bombs tend to kill things. I like this aircraft. It's like the American IL-2, but that's besides the point. The Ju-87 Stuka served on the Eastern and Western Front for Germany. Production started in 1936 because, I guess, Germany decided it was going to war before everyone else. Anyways, this aircraft is also a dive bomber. In fact, when someone hears dive bomber, they probably think of this aircraft because, you know, it makes that loud siren noise to scare the enemy. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, good. So you get the point. Two different theaters, this matchup is impossible. So I reached out to the devs. The conversation went something like this. Yo, can I get access to the instant dogfight mode to make a video? Yeah, sure. I like your vids, by the way. Well, that was easy, I guess. So shout out to the devs. Instant dogfight mode will allow me to create any matchup I desire using top-tier AI technology and artificial physics for detailed and accurate simulations. In other words, it's just a mobile flight sim. With access to this mode, I have everything I need to create this hypothetical encounter. Now, you're in the cockpit, as the SBD Dauntless faces off against the Ju-87 Stuka in head-to-head encounters. I'm looking at specifications, tactics, and ultimately, who would win on Dogfights Versus.
Alright, boys, stay with me.
The merge. The initial encounter where the two squadrons will take shots at each other, knocking down as many aircraft as possible, trying to gain the numbers edge. It's risky, as both aircraft willingly throw themselves in an exposed position, both directly in each other's line of fire. Once committed, you can't break away. It would give the opponent a clear shot with nothing shooting back. Some will say to win, you must be the most rugged. Others will exclaim how firepower makes all the difference. Sure, these matter, but you gotta be accurate. Now, the furball. The SBDs opt for an offensive, working their way onto the Stuka 6. The Stukas don't seem to mind and maintain defensive flying, except for one, who breaks formation and lands a kill on a lone SBD. The Stukas position themselves to where there is no dead zone. They are covering each other, creating a lethal crossfire. The SBDs caught off guard or immediately shredded. But that doesn't stop the Dauntlesses from fighting back. The strategy seems to be working, but the SBDs create space, and they use their scopes to snipe Stukas.
I got one target on my sight.
It's now more difficult for the Stukas to land accurate shots on the Dauntlesses.
See you later, Adol.
Regardless, the Dauntlesses are still taking a lot of casualties.
I'm hit! Save! Ah! Mike, get the hell out of there! Over. Lass sie uns nicht erreichen, Hans! Jawohl! Jetzt feuern! Alright, Mickey, let's get the heck out of here! Where are you going, Adol? Hey boys, they're getting away from us! I know you duffers, just shoot him down!
However, the Dauntlesses continue to press the Stukas, knocking them down one by one, destroying their defendable sky.
Target destroyed!
The two sides continue at it, taking equal casualties. The battle is almost over.
Good kill, good kill! Yeah! Good Hans!
But three remain. Two Dauntlesses chase a lone Stuka. By now, their ammo is nearly depleted. The Dauntless's wingman is hit. He goes down.
You slimy little son of a bitch!
And he himself has been wounded. Yet, the pursuit continues.
Oh, come on! Please shoot!
But then, like that, the ammo was gone. Only the sound of their engines remained. It was at that moment they knew it was over. The two adversaries went their separate ways, back to base, never to look back, praying they never cross paths in the sky again.